I'll be reacting to Shinobi no Ittoki episode 11. And now I'll be starting off my reaction in 3, 2, 1, and ability now. Yeah, that sounds like a bad deal. Yeah, because who's to say Koga's gonna actually. And how would I guarantee that Koga's gonna. Yeah, that's actually pretty dumb. Because who said Koga's gonna actually teach their end of the deal? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I really hope he's really thinking about this shit deeply. They wouldn't be able to, but giving them the door, it's like being threatened by someone and then giving them a fucking shotgun and further enabling them. That that's exactly what our bully focus be doing. Yeah, I can see this totally backfiring in every single fucking way. Huh? I'm sure they'll come to understand the decision sounds fucking stupid. I'm just saying. All things considered. Because what leverage are they gonna have if they gave up their ninja core? No, they're not gonna have any leverage at all at that point. Oh, and finally, one of the head guys at the school is finally becoming he's actually got some screen time again. That's a big ass plan, though. Thing is, though, can they guarantee the Koga? Okay, at least they're explaining why this. She's got a point, though. Well, so far they've been doing a bad job of fucking trying to protect the peace. They sure as shit been doing a bad job of monitoring and controlling Koga, though. Fucking good. Hmm. Which is why it was stupid for them to wanna make the agreement. You know, the Eagles are eliminated, I won't even give a fuck as long as Ryoko's not killed. I like her. Because honestly, Ittoki has to be fucking stupid for him to be even thinking the Koga would actually for him to actually be thinking he's a chance peace with Koga. It won't it would be near impossible. You know, that's he's actually right, they have been inept. No, she should be looking further into the fucking ground. Her face should be into the fucking ground, if you ask me, with her failures. I mean, considering what she went through, I'm not gonna blame her. I mean, her father's arm was what, like, torn off? One of his arms? See why it actually caused a lot of sadness for her. Hmm. I mean, after what she went through, I'm not gonna blame her for not wanting to rest. What a badass. I mean, hey, she's already strong and still giving it her best shot despite what happened to her. She needs to give herself credit. She actually is. She's the only character in this series that I can say is actually legit good fricking in this freaking real poorly written mess. Whoa. At least she's coming out a bit more honestly with her own feelings now. Well then. Oh. I mean, while yes, she ended up betraying, she did help out Vega afterwards, but yeah, it doesn't make everything right, but at least she tried to do something to somewhat redeem herself. Well, yeah, it's never gonna go away, what the action that she did, but what you can really do is just try to fix her mistakes. She probably understands that she was forced for the last supper train people. I mean, Ryoko ain't someone that's dumb. Holy. Aw. This is why right here, y'all. You know what? I actually like Kitty as a character, actually. Because, you know, Kitty is one of the few characters also in the series that has had a redemption arc. Yes, she was traitor. Yes, the information she gave to the Koga led to the death of Toki's Mono, but she also saved Toki later on. So, you know, this series has 3 genuinely good characters, because I also count the uncle. Doesn't say this series from being trashy, but at least the series has some redeeming qualities to it. Why would he be I really hope this brat boy has a fucking plan. And tell him the old man that he knows, 'cause the old man is absolutely fucking shifty. I'm assuming, yeah, you know, if he asked for that, I wouldn't blame him. And no, you know, but I could actually agree with this old man. Oh, this thing would have more weight if we actually had more characterization regarding the old man. It really would. This thing just lacks the emotional bark. This is why this guy's looking for the old man about that he knows about the actual footage. I mean, why in the fuck did he make life hard for himself? This is just fucking dumb. Oh, I guess it wasn't as dumb as I thought. He was able to actually one-man army the whole thing. No, but this feels out of left field because we never really seen him that professional of a fighter before, being able to, like, manhandle multiple troops at once. Kinda feels a little like a plot convenience here. Alright, good, good. I'm glad that the uncle is actually knowing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, Kitty did some bad shit, but she's not completely redeemable. I'm probably gonna be laser focused right now. Ah, man, I kinda hope he wasn't bring her the usual an anime thing whenever characters cut their off to signify change. I'm like, "Ah, shoulda kept it going." Oh, well. Well then, I just love how they always talk about being in fear of like, they always wanna do things, but when he's fucking gone. How much old badass do you have to be to make these into figuratively kicking their poop? Which is a crime that, from a writing standpoint, that we've never really seen Tokusatsu kick ass on screen as. Oh, looks like he actually found the real traitor. Aw, you know, this would actually be really good if okay, never mind, Ittoki okay. Itoki's actually a bit smarter than I thought. I take back what I said about Itoki, he actually had a really smart plan. The only downside here is I kinda wish they would've given more characterization to the glasses girl because here's the thing, she was in the series since the start, they didn't give her a lot of characterization, but the betrayal seemed like so much fucking weight due to that very reason. Oh, so she's a bandwagoner then. Pretty much. Poison. I like how the music is making it seem like this is a dramatic scene, even though they never really gave any depth to the glasses wearing bitch. I'm just and you know the saddest part about this? The writing in the episode itself isn't actually that bad. Had they just given depth to the glasses lady, had they actually given us feats of the Cocoa Brat boy being a super strong beast on screen the episodes ago, this episode would actually be kinda good. But all the preceding episodes kinda make it hard to take things that are happening in this episode in particular face value. Alright, finally, some character development. About damn time. Damn. It's pretty fucking ballsy. He's gonna wanna use Ninja Core, I'm guessing? Nah, that's what I was guessing. But here's one problem about this, though. A few episodes ago, we're seeing Ittoki get his ass whooped in fights. So if he was gonna use a Ninja Core, and that's gonna be the thing that's gonna help him achieve the victory against Kokoga, there's gonna be a lot of problems there, because if he were to prevail in the next episode, it'll be because he has Ninja Core, not because he's a proficient fighter, because the story is always interesting when they say it's the person that makes the armor, not the armor that makes the person. So if he were to succeed against the Koga, it's gonna feel like a Deus Ex Machina because he'll win him because he has the secret ninja core, not because he's actually skilled. Because literally the last time I was involved in a fight, he got his ass handed to him. So this series is setting itself up for a really poorly Deus Ex Machina filled ending. Oh, this post episode. Oh, yeah, you got the uncle and goes up to beside him. Okay, okay. And violent, since he's not wearing the mask anymore. I'm honestly not hyped up about the ending of the series at all. Yeah, I mean, hey, at least the animation looks pretty. I mean, I'll give it credit for that. It looks pretty. That's about the only positive thing I'll say about it. When is this picture from, though? Oh, okay, that's a picture from yeah, okay, that's a picture from in the past, but not too far into the past because there's obviously still Kitty and Ryoko, so that must have been something he must have taken right before. Okay, now obviously, this episode has a few problems. The scene where Glasses girl, and I know they gave her a name, but she's not even a real fucking character. What was her name? Raya? I'll even look it up just to be sure, though. Now, when it comes to the series, this chick Raya, her betrayal wasn't even that wasn't really that entertaining because it's like, here's the thing. This episode, it's like, holy shit. You never really made me care about this character, so when it was found revealed that she was a traitor, I'm like, okay, why should I fucking care? She wasn't really made she wasn't really a real character, narratively speaking. And here's another issue I have with this episode too. They're mentioning how our boy's gonna go in, gonna utilize the secret ninja core, but he hasn't shown himself as a capable fighter in any of the episodes of the series. Hell, he got his ass whooped by all intents and purposes. He got his ass whooped by Shuzaku Ban, and the dude isn't even that wasn't established to be that strong. So this series wants me to genuinely believe that after our boy couldn't even take on someone like Shuzaku Ban, who was struggling against Kozetsu, they want me to believe that our boy is going to be able to use that secret ninja core, and they want me to believe that there's a chance he could actually proficiently operate that. This series makes me this series makes me want to fuck. This series is literally wanting me to believe that I could believe that bullshit. So already, the last episode is setting itself up for epic failure. Oh, and aside from my boy never ever showing off any capabilities in a fight. Here's another thing about this episode that kind of irks me too. It's this. It's like, holy cow. You would think after all of the evidence that there is against the Koga, some of the other ninja heads would want to do something against the Koga, but nah. All the other ninja villages are fucking pacified, which is a damn shame. You would think they'd believe their best option would be to, collaborate so that they'd have a higher chance of winning, you know? But nah, I guess that type of shit would be too fucking smart, having multiple ninja heads collaborate, considering all the shady shit that goes on with the Koga, you know? But it's Shinobi no Ittoki. What am I expecting? This series isn't really that well written consistently. I'd say there were some positives, though. The one positive I will take here in this episode was Kitty admitting her wrongdoings. I liked that. And I like how the uncle says, yeah, she may have done wrong things, but she also did good things, too, by helping out Ittoki and taking out some of the mechanical ninjas. So I do like that. And I love the bits involving Ryoko, too, where she forgives Kitty. Like, those are some genuinely good scenes in an otherwise bad anime series. So just because this episode had some things that felt iffy, it doesn't make it absolute fucking trash. This episode, all things considered. But yeah, that's pretty much why I thought this episode had good and also bad elements mixed in with it. It's like, yeah, there are things where I'm kind of iffy on, but at the same time, there are things where I'm like, it was semi-competent. Now, even though the writing was a mixed bag, I will give credit where credit's due to the visuals, and animation quality was good. Although Savage, well, what happened is right now it's setting up just a final confrontation between Ittoki and the Koga. He's gonna go in with his ninja core alongside Kozetsu and Tokisada, his uncle, to at the very least try and talk to the Koga head to see if the conflict can be resolved a bit more peacefully. If not, then he's gonna be doing a showing of force utilizing the Iga ninja core that he's got. That's essentially what's gonna happen. This episode wasn't really the most engaging stuff though, but it wasn't a terrible episode either. It was middling, which I was actually about to get to that. So when I think about all these factors, if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it I'll give it a 5 out of 10. This episode was mediocre. I'm only gonna give it a 5 out of 10 only because the things involving Ryoko and Kirie were genuinely good, and because Ittoki's plan against the Koga is actually kind of decent. But the thing that keeps this from being above average, one, the patrol scene and not having weight because that Ryehead chick didn't really feel like a real character at all. She was just like a whatever burger. And here's another thing that also affects this episode negatively. It's the fact that this series wants me to believe that Toki, that's never really had any combat experience and has done nothing but gotten his ass whooped off screen, actually has a genuine fucking chance in making a difference with a secret ninja corps. I don't know about y'all, but that's gonna be some bullshit. And the last episode's gonna have it's definitely gonna rely on some Deus Ex Machina bullshit. So that's why, even though the episode itself didn't do anything offensively horrible, it's saying it's the last episode up for fail. No matter what, the last episode is gonna suck. Let's just be real, because there is no fucking way Ittoki's gonna be able to make a major difference without it feeling like bullshit. Because come on now, he went from getting his ass whooped by Bond easily to now they're gonna want us to genuinely believe that he's gonna be able to make a difference. I'm like, nah, This series should have made him a proficient fighter, at the very least midway into the series, or they should have given us like at least a few scenes of him training, and maybe told us that there's like a 3 or 4 year time skip. If they'd have done any of those elements, then I'd be like, you know what? I can genuinely believe that Ittoki is at the very least a genuinely decent fighter. But they haven't even done that. And that's overall, no matter what, the last episode's going to be a failure. Like, no matter what they do, this series it's going to epically fail. I'm just calling it how it is. I'm still going to be there to react to the last episode because I'm going to be curious to see how this shit show ends, but I'm going to be showing up just to laugh at the last episode, probably. Or who knows, maybe the last episode will piss me the fuck off, or maybe I'll do both. Whatever the case, I ain't expecting jack shit from the last episode, though. I'm just expecting dog shit quality. Either way, though, can't wait for the train wreck. Pretty much, the Savage. This series has failed in every sense of the word, except for visuals. That's the only thing Studio Tricka knows what to do, the Savage. They know how to make things look pretty, but that's about it. Because every single time Studio Tricka does do an anime original, they almost always fail epically. It's like, damn. The people in charge of Studio Tricka should learn how to hire better writers. But nah. It's like they feel the only thing that matters in animation is just the pretty visuals, when they overlook the fact that partly what makes an animation interesting is the writing and characters. It's like they don't no. Studio Tricka doesn't understand that at all. They fucking don't. Because they continue on making trash after trash anime original. Who am I kidding? It's Studio Tricka. It's best to expect nothing from them. But anyways, right before I go, though, I'll say thank you to the Savage for commenting on the live chat. And I'd also like to say thank you to everyone else for also watching my video. Hope y'all rates the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also hope y'all have a great day, or not everyone, because I'll be there to react to the next episode. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day or night, y'all. Bye-bye.